Welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Bullock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the USC Trojans offense will... First crack out here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make a surface-level catch.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So, whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like it.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to change his route. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Trojans are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Matthews. And he'll hold it into the end zone. Touchdown USC.
It's so nice as a quarterback, but it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they go to the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just in this drive will start at the 25. So Purdue's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback, because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like, you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out. It is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interesting to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. So if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity in conference play in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first name.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, you expect that in the Big Ten conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so great.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Use the play fake. Now throw. Pass rush. Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They'll run play action. Under fire. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be a first and goal. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way in for closer, all the way down to the 1 yard. As we head to the break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the first, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field and ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive. Taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and go interceptions and penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play together. He got hits.
Extra point here, we'll tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick and spin. That last score took a little rope out of this. Hills return inside the spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down here and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Fire to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they ran that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. For all the stars, USC has been built on. Good offensive line, strong running game has been on.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on the passing game and explosive playmakers out there. They've always had that.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, right away after they got the first down, they get right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting ahead on ahead, opening a huge hole for them.
And you become so hard to defend.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Trojans! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football to see the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. Nice job by the people.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdowns aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Now a chance on this drive to even the score. shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 after the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Back to throw, it's set. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Coverage team able to stop that return at the 2-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gaines. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Using his legs as Gaines. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defense. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to hit on it to make sure he had to think about something.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's only thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense. Getting the quarterback and making him think.
The Trojans will put this one away. They'll have to hunt for the first time this afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls and fires complete. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And after that long completion for the first down, you just see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively. They want to go tempo right now.
With the catch, it's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now second down offense. Pulls it on the middle leg fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things I love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Takes his shot. Connection to the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 7 over Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Dropping back, it's sacked. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Hines is back in the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They'll go with the quick touch pass. They'll immediately call timeout.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do...
Going for it all. Brings it inside the 10. And They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Scanning the field, it's Sapp. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle. Man, those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The Trojans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll give it to the back. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. The give from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lobs it off the back foot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle is Jordan.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball is going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kansas State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 20 over Hawaii. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give on the inside. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sapp. Got his man quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Smith. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Was to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue!
What a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.